In the endless darkness, hope returned. A human had stirred the galaxy had been quiet for a very long time. Stars shone, planets spun, and ships drifted, but there was almost no life left. Civilizations that once fought wars now hid in small pockets, afraid to attract attention. The old enemy, the void mines, had disappeared centuries ago, but the memory of their machines lingered. Every species remembered the dark days when the machines had hunted all intelligent life. On a research station floating near a dead star, a small team of aliens worked quietly. The station was old and rusty, but it still had power. Aaron, the leader, looked over the monitors. He was a tall alien with green skin and soft ridges on his head. He had long arms and sharp eyes. His team trusted him because he made careful decisions. Today, the station had detected something unusual in the debris field near the star. "What is that?" asked Ava, a young alien with short hair and bright yellow eyes. She pointed at a strange shape on the monitor. It looked like a small pod, frozen and drifting slowly. "I do not know," said Aaron, "but it is old. Very old. Maybe it is from the last human war." Noah, another crew member, shook his head. "Humans? I thought they were extinct. Everyone says they died a long time ago." Aaron nodded. "That is what everyone says. But maybe myths are not always lies." Ava frowned. "You want to bring it inside?" Aaron thought for a moment. "Yes. We will open it carefully. If it is a human, we must know. Humans were not ordinary. They could fight the machines when no one else could." The team prepared the station's robotic arms. The pod was lifted gently and placed in a containment chamber. It was small and cylindrical, covered in frost. The pod's surface had strange markings. They looked like numbers and letters, but in a language no alien recognized. "This is incredible," said Noah. "To think a human is here, alive after all this time." Aaron did not answer. He was focused on the pod. He activated the chamber's heating system slowly. Frost began to melt. The pod hissed and the air inside smelled metallic. After a while, the pod started to open. A thin layer of ice cracked and fell to the floor. Inside, a human figure floated in a frozen sleep. The human was a woman. Her face was pale and her hair was dark. She looked very peaceful. Her body was small but strong. Aaron and the team stared. Humans were rare in the galaxy now. Few aliens had seen one in person. Ava whispered, "She is beautiful, even in sleep." Noah shook his head. "We should wake her carefully. She might be dangerous or sick." Aaron nodded. "We will not harm her. Humans deserve respect. They were the last hope of their kind." The team activated the revival system. Slowly, warmth filled the pod. Sensors monitored her heart and breathing. Minutes passed and the human's chest began to rise and fall on its own. Her eyes twitched. She moved slightly, as if dreaming. Suddenly, her eyes opened. They were a deep brown, full of life and fear. She gasped for air, coughing. The team stepped back, giving her space. "Where am I?" she whispered. Her voice was soft but strong. It had an edge of determination. Aaron stepped forward. "You are safe. You are on a station near the dead star. My name is Aaron. We found you drifting in a pod." The human blinked and looked around. The chamber was filled with machines and monitors, all blinking with lights. "Pod, ice, stars," she murmured. She tried to remember. Flashes came to her mind. Cities burning, Machines attacking, people running. She closed her eyes, trying to calm herself. Eva knelt beside her. "You are safe now. We will help you." The human tried to stand but was weak. Noah supported her. "Take it slow. You have been asleep for a long time." The woman looked at them, confused and scared. "How long? How long have I been?" Aaron's face was serious. "Centuries, many years have passed. Your planet, Earth, is gone." She gasped, covering her mouth. Her eyes filled with tears. "No, no, no. We tried to save them," she whispered. Her hands trembled. She could not believe that everyone she knew was gone. The galaxy had changed while she slept. Ava held her hand. "I am sorry. We know humans were great. Your people fought so bravely." The woman nodded slowly. "I am Lily, Lily Carter. I was part of the last human fleet. We were fighting the machines, trying to survive." Aaron's eyes softened. "Then you know things that we cannot. Humans fought alone when the rest of the galaxy ran. That is why you are important. You might have answers we need." Lily took a deep breath, trying to steady herself. She looked around at the small alien crew. "I do, but first, I need to know what happened while I slept." Aaron motioned to the main console. "Many things. The galaxy is broken. The void minds, the machines, they were silent for centuries. But we fear they are awakening. That is why finding you was critical." Lily frowned. "Machines awakening? They should be gone." Eva shook her head. "We thought so, but signals from deep space suggest they are moving again. We do not know why. That is why your knowledge might help us." Lily sat on the floor, exhausted but alert. Humans left hidden plans. We knew the machines could return. We prepared for a time like this." Aaron leaned closer. "What kind of plans?" Lily looked at him with intense eyes. "We built Orcs, secret defense networks, ships and systems hidden across space, all waiting for a human to wake and activate them." Noah gasped. "You mean humans could still fight? Even after all these years?" Lily nodded. "Yes, but I am alone. I was the last one in the fleet to survive. Activating them will not be easy. And the galaxy, it has forgotten how to fight." Eva looked at Lily, worried. "You will need our help. We can guide you to the locations, but the journey is dangerous. The void minds, if they return, they will destroy anything in their path." Lily clenched her fists. "Then we cannot wait. We cannot let them rise again." Aaron nodded. "We will help you. But first, you need strength. You have been asleep for centuries. Your body is weak. We will feed you, heal you, and then train you for the journey." Days passed and Lily slowly regained strength. She learned about the aliens' culture, their small fleet, and the state of the galaxy. She shared stories of humans' bravery, of battles against machines, of cities lost but hope preserved. The aliens listened with awe. Humans had fought when no one else dared. One evening, as the dead star glowed dimly through the station window, Lily walked in the observation deck. The stars looked cold and distant, yet somehow familiar. She touched the glass lightly. "I remember, the ships, the fleets, the last stand, my people. We knew we might not survive, but we left a plan. Someone had to wake when the time came." Aran stood behind her, "and that time is now. The galaxy needs hope. Maybe you are that hope." Lily nodded. She did not feel strong yet, but determination burned in her heart. Humans had never surrendered. Centuries of sleep had not changed that. She would wake the hidden fleets, activate the Arcs, and remind the galaxy what humans were capable of. As she looked at the endless stars, a faint signal flickered on the monitors. Lily's eyes widened. She knew that sound. It was the machines, the first sign of life from the void mines in centuries. "They are moving," she whispered. "The war is starting again." Aran stepped beside her. "Then we have no time to lose. We will travel to the old human stations. We will find the Arcs. Together, we can fight." Lily took a deep breath. She felt the weight of her people on her shoulders, but she also felt hope. Hope that even in the endless darkness, humans could shine again. "Let's go," she said, her voice firm. "We will not let the galaxy fall. We will fight. We will survive. We will bring hope back." The stars outside seemed to shine brighter for a moment, a small glimmer in the vast darkness, as if answering Lily's call. The galaxy was silent, but soon it would hear the roar of humanity once more. The crew prepared the station for departure. The pod that had carried Lily across centuries of space was now only a memory. Ahead lay the unknown, dangers beyond imagination, and a mission that could decide the fate of the galaxy. Yet for the first time in centuries, hope had returned. Lily stood at the front of the bridge, staring at the distant stars. She was weak, scared, but alive. She carried the last spark of humanity. And in the endless darkness, she was ready to light the way. After weeks of rest and careful training, Lily began to regain her strength. She learned to move freely on the station, walk without assistance, and operate some of the alien machinery. Mason, a strong and quiet alien, helped her with physical training. Eva helped her understand the station's computers and navigation systems, while Noah explained the state of the galaxy and the scattered alien civilizations. Every day, Lily felt more connected to the crew. She knew they were cautious, but they trusted her because she had knowledge no one else had. She studied maps of the galaxy, old star charts, and records of human fleets. She remembered bits of her past, battles fought, ships lost, and her people's secret plans. One day, while studying an old human navigation console, Lily paused. A blinking signal appeared on the screen. She frowned and leaned closer. This is a machine signal," she said softly. Aaron came over, his green eyes sharp. "Where is it coming from?" Lily traced the signal through the star maps. "It's coming from the outer rim, a region the void mines once controlled. It is weak, but active. Someone or something has triggered it." Eva stepped closer, nervous. "Do you mean the machines are waking?" Lily nodded. "Yes. After centuries of silence, the first signs are appearing. We cannot wait. If we do, it may be too late." Mason frowned. "Then what do we do?" "We are only a small crew. We cannot fight the machines ourselves." Lily's eyes shone with determination. "Humans fought alone before. We left hidden arcs across the galaxy, ships, defense systems, and automated fleets. If we can find them and activate them, we can stop the machines before they spread." Noah looked doubtful. "But the arcs, they are scattered across dangerous space. Some may be destroyed. Some may be guarded. How will we find them?" Lily smiled faintly. "Humans always planned ahead. The arcs are linked. They send signals only a human can decode. I can find them, but I will need your help to travel." Aaron nodded slowly. "Then we must leave. We will set a course to the nearest arc location. The galaxy may be dark, but hope can return with you. Preparations began immediately. The station's engines were tested, supplies packed, and weapons readied. Lily spent hours studying maps and databases, memorizing coordinates, and reviewing security protocols. The alien crew learned human terminology, fleet formations, and the stories of battles that had been fought long ago. As they traveled through empty space, Lily shared more memories. She spoke of massive battles where human ships had held off entire machine fleets. She spoke of cities reduced to ash and fleets lost in a single day. She spoke of courage, sacrifice, and strategy. The aliens listened in awe. Humans were incredible, Eva said one evening, looking out the observation window. They never gave up, even when everything was against them. We had no choice. Our people fought to survive. We knew one day the galaxy might need humans again. The first ark they approached was on a small, barren planet, hidden in an asteroid belt. The planet had no atmosphere, only cold rocks and old machinery scattered across its surface. Lily guided the ship carefully through the asteroids, avoiding debris from centuries of neglect. "This is it," Lily said softly. The first ark, still functional. They landed the ship near a large dome-like structure half buried in ice. Lily stepped out first. The cold wind bit at her skin, but she did not flinch. She walked toward the entrance, placing her hand on the old metal door. A faint glow appeared under her palm. The door hissed and slowly opened. Inside, the ark was dark, silent, and enormous. Hundreds of ships, smaller drones, and equipment lined the walls. Lily walked carefully, feeling a strange connection to the place. It was like returning home after centuries. "All of this? Humans built all of this?" Noah asked, his voice full of wonder. Lily nodded. "Yes, this was meant to protect life, even if humans were gone. The arcs were programmed to wait for a human to awaken them. That human is me." Aaron studied the control panel. "Then we must activate it. The machines are waking. Every moment counts." Lily stepped up to the main console. Her fingers brushed the keys and the screens lit up with human language. Memories of codes and sequences flowed into her mind. She worked quickly, entering commands to wake the dormant fleets. Lights flickered, drones powered up, and hums of energy filled the ark. Eva and Mason watched in amazement. Ships began moving on the displays, forming defensive formations. Lily smiled faintly. "It's working. The arcs are alive again." Suddenly, an alert sounded. The sensors detected a ship entering the system. It was a small scout vessel, controlled by the void mines. Their movements were slow but precise. They had detected the ark. "They know we are here," Eva said, alarmed. Lily clenched her fists. "Then we cannot waste time. The first ark must defend itself until we can activate the others." This is only the beginning. The aliens and Lily worked together, preparing defenses. Automated turrets powered up, drones moved into position, and shields activated. The scout vessel fired a beam cutting through the asteroid field toward the ark. Lily guided the defensive drones. "Aim for their engines first. Disable them. Do not destroy. We need information." The drones moved quickly, firing precise energy bolts. The scout vessel shuddered and stopped. The aliens cheered quietly. It was a small victory, but it gave them hope. After the battle, Lily turned to Aaron. "We cannot stay here. The machines will send more ships. We must activate the next arc, and the next, until the network is fully alive. Only then can we stop them." Aaron nodded. "Then we leave now. We will travel from arc to arc, activating each one. The galaxy may fear humans, but they will see that humans can still fight, even after centuries." Eva smiled. It is incredible. I never thought humans could return. But now, with you here, we might survive. Lily looked at the stars through the observation window. We must move fast. The machines are rising. If we do not act, all the galaxy will fall. Humans may have been gone for centuries, but we were never truly defeated. Now it is time to prove it. The ship took off, leaving the barren planet behind. Lily guided the course toward the next arc, a massive structure hidden within a gas giant's orbit. The journey was long and the path dangerous. Asteroids, radiation storms, and derelict fleets littered the route. Yet Lily felt determination in her heart. Every obstacle was a test, and she would overcome them. As they approached the gas giant, the sensors detected another signal, a human beacon. Lily smiled faintly. We are close. The second arc is near. It will awaken if we reach it. Aaron looked at her with respect. Your people, humans, they were more than we imagined. They fought for everyone, even aliens they did not know. Now, that spirit lives in you. Lily nodded. I am all that is left, but it is enough. Humans believed in hope, even in the darkest times. We must carry that hope forward. The crew landed near the second arc. It was hidden beneath dense clouds of gas, massive turbines, and defense mechanisms surrounding it. Lily stepped out carefully. She could feel the energy of the place, as if it was waiting for her. This is incredible, Mason whispered. I have never seen anything like this. Lily approached the main entrance. The panels glowed when she touched them. The Ark recognized her presence and began to activate. Lights spread across the massive structure, and dormant ships powered on. Automated drones moved to defensive positions. The Ark's energy hummed through the ground and into the air. Eva looked at Lily, amazed. It is alive because of you. Lily's face was serious. We cannot celebrate yet. The machines are coming. The Arcs are our only chance. We must move quickly, activate them all, and prepare for the coming war. If we fail, the galaxy will fall. Aaron placed a hand on her shoulder. Then we will not fail. We will follow your lead. Humans fought when no one else could, and now they will fight again. Lily took a deep breath. She felt the weight of her people, the responsibility of the galaxy, and the hope that could be restored. She knew the journey ahead would be hard, filled with battles, danger, and loss. But she also knew humans never gave up, and she would not either. As the Ark came fully online, a distant signal flickered from deep space. Another scout of the Void Mines had been detected. Lily looked at the stars, her eyes full of determination. Then, let them come. We are ready. The humans are awake, and hope will return. The crew prepared to leave, heading to the next arc in the network. The galaxy was silent, but the hum of human machines filled the void. For the first time in centuries, life and hope stirred together. Lily knew the machines would not wait. Neither could she. She was human. She was alive. And she would make the galaxy remember that humanity had never truly fallen. After activating the second arc, Lily and the crew did not rest. The signals of the machines were growing stronger. They moved faster, sending fleets across the galaxy to destroy any remaining life. The aliens on the ship were nervous, but Lily's presence gave them hope. Humans had fought against impossible odds before, and she carried their spirit. Aaron gathered the crew in the control room. We must activate the next arc. It is our only chance to slow the machines. Lily nodded. I know. The third arc is near a small moon inside a dying star system. The journey will be dangerous. The star's radiation is high, and the Void Mines will have scouts there. Eva looked worried. But the moon? It is surrounded by debris from destroyed fleets. We could be attacked any moment. Lily's eyes were firm. Then we move carefully. Humans always found a way, even when surrounded. We will do the same. Mason checked the ship's systems. We can navigate through the debris slowly, but we will need shields at full strength. Any mistake could destroy us. The ship moved cautiously through the field. Floating wrecks of alien ships and human ships from the old war drifted around them. Each piece told a story of loss and courage. Lily studied the debris silently, feeling a connection to her past. She remembered the faces of those who had fought beside her and the sacrifices they had made. Suddenly, the sensors picked up movement. Small black ships approached from the edge of the debris. Void-mined scouts. Their shapes were jagged and strange, like shadows moving through space. Aaron shouted, "Prepare defenses! Engage shields!" Lily ran to the control panel. She guided the ship with precision, avoiding the moving debris and leading the scouts into the path of automated drones that had been activated by the second arc. Energy beams fired, hitting the scouts and disabling several of them. One of the ships exploded in a bright flash while the others retreated, testing the humans' response. Eva exhaled, relieved. That was close. Lily nodded. Close is not enough. We must reach the Ark before more arrive. Keep moving. The journey continued. They finally approached the moon, a gray, rocky place with deep craters and long shadows. The Ark was hidden inside a large canyon surrounded by natural cliffs. Lily's hands trembled slightly as she prepared to activate it. She remembered the codes, the sequences her people had left for centuries. She was ready. They landed carefully near the canyon entrance. The Ark's doors were massive, covered in alien writing and human symbols. Lily placed her hand on the panel. A soft glow spread under her palm. The Ark recognized her and began to power up. Inside, hundreds of ships, drones, and defense systems waited silently. Lily walked among them, feeling the hum of energy and life. All of this still alive after all these years, Noah whispered. Lily smiled faintly. Humans planned for this. We knew one day we might be gone, but our systems would remain, waiting for the right moment. Aaron studied the control panels. Then activate the Ark. We will need every ship we can get. Lily began entering the commands. Lights flickered across the Ark as systems came online. Drones lifted off their docks, shields activated, and defense turrets powered up. Energy flowed through the structure, sending signals into the galaxy. Other dormant arcs would respond soon. Suddenly, the sensors detected a fleet approaching. It was larger than any scout they had seen. The Void Mines had sent a full strike force, likely drawn by the activation of the Ark. Their ships were massive, dark, and moving fast. The alien crew panicked slightly, but Lily's voice calmed them. "Stay focused," she said firmly. "This is why we are here." Humans never fled when facing impossible odds. We fight. The fleet attacked. Beams of energy tore through space, hitting asteroids and the edges of the Ark. The crew worked together, guiding drones and activating shields. Lily coordinated everything, moving quickly between stations, giving orders, and guiding the defense systems. Mason fired one of the ship's cannons manually, hitting an enemy ship directly. It exploded in a bright burst, sending pieces flying. Eva managed the shield frequencies, keeping the Ark safe from the worst of the attacks. Noah monitored the enemy movements, predicting their next strikes. Lily's eyes were fierce. She moved like a commander born for battle, issuing orders with confidence and speed. The aliens watched in awe. This human, small and frail compared to the enemy, carried the spirit of a species that never gave up. After hours of intense fighting, the enemy fleet began to retreat. The Ark had held, and the humans' precision and strategy had forced the machines to pull back. The crew cheered quietly, but Lily knew the battle was not over. More fleets would come, and the war was just beginning. Aaron approached her. "You are incredible. I have never seen anyone fight like this. Humans, you are something else." Lily shook her head. "This is not just me. It is all humans who fought before me. Their strategies, their courage, their hope, it flows through me, and it will guide the galaxy." Eva looked at the Ark's displays. "The other Arks are responding to the signal. They are waking up too. Human fleets across the galaxy are stirring." Lily nodded. "Good. We need every ship ready. The void mines will not stop, and neither will we." The team took a moment to rest. The Ark systems hummed quietly, ships and drones ready for the next attack. Lily walked through the corridors, touching the walls lightly. She remembered the humans who had built this place, the ones who had given their lives so others could survive. She whispered a promise to them. "I will not fail. I will make sure your sacrifice was not in vain. The galaxy will remember humanity." The next days were filled with travel. Lily guided the ship from one Ark to another, each one activating more ships, more drones, and more defensive systems. The void mines attacked in waves, but the humans' tactics and the coordination of the Arks made the enemy hesitate. The aliens watched in amazement as Lily's knowledge turned the tide of every encounter. One day, as they traveled to the fourth Ark, a massive void mine dreadnought appeared. It was larger than any ship they had seen, with jagged armor and glowing weapons. The crew froze for a moment, fear gripping them. Lily stepped forward. "We do not run. We do not hide. Humans faced worse and survived. We fight." The dreadnought fired, hitting asteroids and sending debris flying. Lily directed the defense drones, firing missiles and beams in perfect coordination. The Ark's shields absorbed most of the attacks, but the dreadnought's firepower was immense. "We cannot hold them long," Mason shouted. Lily's eyes were sharp. "Then we strike where they are weak. Aim for the engines. Disable them first. Then we can destroy the rest." The crew worked together, following Lily's commands. After a tense battle, the dreadnought was disabled. It floated, powerless, and the Ark's automated weapons destroyed it completely. The crew cheered. Aaron smiled. "Humans are truly remarkable. Even one can command the galaxy's defenses and change the course of war." Lily looked at the stars outside. "We are just getting started. The machines will return. We must be ready, and the Arks will be our strength. The galaxy will see humans again, and they will learn what hope truly means." The ship set course for the next Ark, traveling through dangerous space, knowing that each step brought them closer to a full human fleet awakening. Lily walked through the corridors, her mind planning, remembering, and preparing for the battles ahead. The crew began to believe in hope again. They saw what humans could do, even after centuries of sleep. They saw strategy, courage, and determination beyond anything they had imagined. The galaxy had been dark, silent, and afraid, but now, with Lily awake and the Arks activating, hope was returning. As they approached the fifth Ark, far deeper in unknown space, Lily stood at the bridge, looking at the stars. She knew the void mines would attack again. She knew the battles would be harder. She knew the war would demand more than she had ever given, but she also knew humans never gave up. They never surrendered, and neither would she. "We fight for the galaxy," she said quietly to herself. "We fight for every life, and we will not fail." Outside the ship, stars shone in the darkness, as if answering her words. The human arcs continued to awaken, sending signals across the galaxy, preparing for the coming storm. The machines would come, but so would humanity. In the endless darkness, hope had returned, and it had a name: Lily Carter Dot. After activating 4 arcs, Lily and the crew felt the weight of what they had done. The galaxy was no longer silent. Automated human fleets moved across star systems, defending alien colonies and attacking the machines where they could. Yet the void minds were not finished. They had learned the humans were awake, and they were coming with everything they had. Aran stood on the bridge, looking at the approaching dark fleet. It was enormous, larger than anything they had faced. Ships stretched across space, their weapons glowing like red suns. The aliens on Lily's ship shivered with fear, but Lily's expression was calm and determined. "This is it," Lily said softly. "The final battle. If we lose now, the galaxy falls. But if we fight, we survive." Eva nodded. "We are with you, Lily. Humans may have been gone for centuries, but now we see what they can do." Mason checked the shields and weapons. "All systems ready. The fleets are following our commands. We can do this." Lily looked at the monitors, showing the human arcs across the galaxy. Drones, ships, and automated weapons were moving in perfect coordination. She placed her hand on the console. "Then we begin. All arcs, attack positions, defend life, stop the machines." The first shots rang out in space. Human drones moved like shadows, striking void mine ships before they could fire. The fleets coordinated attacks, cutting through enemy lines with precision. The aliens watched in awe as Lily guided the operations. Each command she gave, each movement she planned, was executed perfectly. It was as if she was everywhere at once. The void mines fired back, massive beams of energy tearing through space. Some human drones were destroyed and the alien ships took hits. Explosions lit the darkness. Yet Lily's calm voice directed every move. She adjusted strategies, moved ships into cover, and sent attacks where the enemy was weakest. Aran turned to her. "You are incredible. One human can control fleets and turn the tide of battle." Lily shook her head. "Humans are not just one person. The fleets, the arcs, the plans, they are all part of humanity. I am only the one awake, but together we are strong." As the battle raged, the Void Mind Command ship appeared. It was massive, glowing with dark energy, and every ship in its fleet followed its orders. Lily recognized it from her memories, the machine's central node. If it was destroyed, the fleet might fall apart. If it survived, the war could continue endlessly. Ava asked nervously, "What do we do? We cannot attack it directly." Lily's eyes were sharp. "We will. Humans never waited for the perfect moment. We created Aran, direct all drones to attack the node's defenses. I will go in closer and find a way to strike its core." Mason frowned. "You cannot do it alone. It is too dangerous." Lily smiled faintly. "I have fought alone before. Humans always took risks. If I fail, the fleets will still hold. If I succeed, the machines end." Aaron nodded slowly. "Then we follow your lead. All arcs, focus on the command node's shields. Defend life, strike weakness." Lily piloted a small strike craft herself, weaving through the battle. Massive beams fired around her, and explosions shook the ship. Drones followed her, striking at weak points and drawing enemy fire. She moved with skill and precision, remembering every tactic humans had ever used. The command ship's shields were strong, but Lily found a small opening. She guided a missile directly into the core. A flash of energy exploded around the ship. The Void Mind command node shook violently. Alarms rang across the fleet. Human drones moved faster, striking more ships while the enemy was distracted. The central ship exploded in a wave of dark energy, and the Void Mind fleet faltered. Ships lost coordination and collided, some exploding instantly. The galaxy shook with the force of the destruction. Yet Lily did not stop. She guided the remaining fleets, making sure no enemy could escape and rebuild. Aaron watched in awe. She did it, one human, destroyed the command node. Humanity is back. Eva smiled, tears in her eyes. Hope has returned. Mason nodded, exhausted but relieved. They fought when no one else could, and now they are here. After hours of battle, the Void Mind fleets were destroyed or scattered. The galaxy was safe. For now, planets and colonies that had been lost began to rebuild. Humans may have been gone for centuries, but their plans, their fleets, and their courage had survived. Lily returned to the Ark, exhausted but alive. The crew gathered around her. Noah asked, "What now?" "The machines are gone." "For now?" Lily nodded. "For now. But we must remain vigilant. Humans always planned ahead. The Arcs will continue to watch, protect, and strike if needed. Life will survive and hope will remain." Aaron placed a hand on her shoulder. "You have done more than anyone could imagine. Humans are no longer myths. They are the guardians of the galaxy." Lily smiled faintly. "I am only one person. The fleets, the Arcs, the plans, they are humanity. And as long as we remember, hope never dies." Months passed. Colonies rebuilt, ships patrolled the space lanes, and the Arcs continued to hum with life. Lily worked with the alien crews, teaching them human tactics, strategy, and courage. The galaxy slowly healed, remembering the bravery of a species thought lost. One day, Lily stood on the observation deck of the Ark, looking at the stars. The galaxy was quiet again, but she knew it was only temporary. She touched the glass lightly and whispered, "Humans will always fight, even in the darkness, even when all seems lost. We never surrender, we never give up." Eva came to her side. "You are a hero, Lily. You saved the galaxy." Lily shook her head. "No, the humans saved the galaxy. I am just awake to guide it." Aaron joined them. "Then humanity will always have a place here. Aliens, humans, together we survive. Together we fight." Lily looked at the distant stars. She knew more battles would come, more challenges, but she also knew the galaxy now remembered humanity. The machines were gone, at least for now, and the Arcs, the fleets, and her own determination would ensure that life had a chance. She closed her eyes for a moment, thinking of the humans who had sacrificed everything so she could wake. She whispered a promise to them. "I will not fail. Your courage, your hope, it will live forever. The galaxy will never forget humans." As she opened her eyes, a signal blinked on the monitors. Another human Arc far deeper in the galaxy had activated. Lily smiled. Humanity's watch was not over. Their presence was spreading, slowly but surely. Life across the galaxy was safer, stronger, and full of hope. The galaxy had seen darkness for centuries, but now, in the endless black of space, a light had returned. Humans were awake. Hope was alive. And in the stars above, the galaxy finally remembered the name that carried it all: humanity. Lily looked at the stars one last time that night. She knew the future would not be easy. She knew the Void Minds could return. But she also knew humans never stopped, never surrendered, and never gave up. And with that knowledge, the galaxy would survive, guided by courage, strategy, and hope. The human Orcs continued to hum quietly, drones and ships moving silently through space, ready to protect life. Colonies rebuilt under their watch, learning the stories of the humans who had fought when no one else could. Lily walked through the corridors of the Ark, exhausted but alive. She had fulfilled her mission, awakened the fleets, and proven humanity's strength. Yet she knew it was only the beginning. Humans had always been guardians, and now, even after centuries, they were ready to defend the galaxy once more. In the endless darkness, hope had returned. Humanity had stirred, and the stars themselves seemed to shine a little brighter in response.